So I decided to come out here for some hiking. It's pretty lovely weather for the end of February. It's actually quite weird weather because as you can see it's quite sunny out, but it's also semi-snowing. Like there's all these little snowflakes coming down. This is a pretty epic location. It's only like 2 hours from my home, which is even better because that means that I can potentially come here more often. The main reason that I'm out here, besides of course the hiking, which I love to do, is also to test this little guy, the Insta360 X3, which is basically my personal assistant to help me film. I've been wanting to get one of these for a while instead of, you know, upgrading a GoPro. So I decided to come out here, have a lovely hike and test this thing out and see if it can help me get some more B-roll of myself without having to put the tripod down every time I want to get a shot. So far it's pretty easy in use, but of course I haven't started editing yet, so who knows what will happen. But let's just appreciate this view for a minute. I'm like up on the rocks and behind me is like a river. In the valley down there, it's absolutely lovely here. So that was my spot right there on those rocks. Pretty cool. And I'm just very glad that this is relatively close to home. Like, this is something that I can do for a day trip, which is very exciting because the mountains are definitely out of the questions where I live. And this, while it might not be mountains, comes close enough for me. It's definitely good to be out here again. And this is definitely something that I want to start doing more, both for the channel and just for myself. And this thing, I don't know how it looks yet, you do. It will probably feature quite heavily in this video, but my plan with it is that it is an extra addition to the footage that I can capture. Of course, the main camera will be more cinematic, better quality, and I don't expect that from this thing. But it will be so much easier to get shots from myself if I'm by myself with this compared to any other device that I use. And that is why I wanted to get it and wanted to try it out. Of course, one of the most fun things about getting new gear is trying to figure out in what ways you can use them to shoot your B-roll or any footage. Like I'm trying right now, I have it basically where my tripod goes and I'm just trying to see if it works. If it doesn't, that's fine, but trying is part of the fun. And especially with a camera like this, it's really fun to try and get different angles that you wouldn't normally be able to get with a different camera, with your normal camera or with your phone. I think I'm closing in to the end of the hike, but there's still some lovely sights around. I mean, this frozen lake looks pretty incredible, especially with that cabin behind it. Imagine living in a place like this, that would be pretty damn incredible. And the end of the hike also means that I'm going home soon, which means I can finally check out the footage from the Insta360 and see if it's any good. I mean, I definitely hope so, because otherwise this video probably won't even exist. I'm back home and I've been looking through and editing the footage, and I think it's safe to say that the Insta360 definitely is able to make some cool shots, even for the first time just trying it out. And I'm excited to see how I can use it going forward as a tool in my entire arsenal of filmmaking tools.